Hi, everybody. My name is Michael Anderson Henderson Dorland from the Cult of Brighter Days. I'm here with Dr. Jess and the kid. We have a light group today, I guess. Step Pope Richard's not going to make it. Computer technical problems is holding up Bishop Sarah, and I don't know, Orion's lost to the void or something like that. Have we heard from him this week at all?
Mm-mm. I haven't heard from him.
I think we're going to have to replace him as our intern with you as the intern, kid.
I'm not gonna do anything unless I get paid.
Yeah, that's okay.
But
The other intern wasn't doing that much either. Well, if you know anybody who'd be a good intern, let us know. Then we can,
Oh, I'm not advertising this, sadly. I'm sorry.
why not? Aren't you proud of us?
I'm proud of you in my own way.
which is not sharing it with anybody else out there.
Well,
like
I
that.
offered Noah to watch this, but
Noah
he's
can
playing
be-
Fortnite right now.
So
He's not even in Tucson, man.
That's okay. You don't have to be in Tucson. Richard's not
he
in
could
Tucson.
just turn it on his phone and set it to the side so we get the views, man. That's all we want.
He's busy with his Fortnite.
Did you see we're 10 members away from hitting 3,000 in terms of subscribers?
I did not see that.
We are at
2,900.
2,000.
Oh, 2,000. Is it or is it 3? I don't know.
I have no
to get
idea.
the numbers again. Well, anyway, we're way up there. Maybe it's 2,990 subscribers, but that puts us at 10 away from 3,000, which means that, we should do something special when we hit 3,000.
Everyone gets a TED Talk on Konstantin Stanislavski.
Oh,
I
dear
was
God,
going to say we would cut the kid's hair as a thing since you keep offering cutting hair, but
that
we
would
already
be
did
good.
that.
Well,
You
no,
mean
we can
cutting-
cut it all off. We can go bald, guys. 3,000 and I go bald.
I think that's I don't know.
40,000? 40,000 and you go bald.
Yeah,
No,
40,000.
okay, 40,000, I go bald. If we don't hit 40,000 by May 19th, then I'm gonna go bald anyways.
That's not how you encourage people, because then they know already.
Okay. My bad.
You have any cheeseburgers so we can try to get that mukbang?
No, because Ellie, name dropping, Ellie didn't get me food! Sorry.
Your sibling doesn't love you.
My sibling does not
the
love me. My
sibling
sibling
get-
hates me.
did he
Giving me
get
pizza right
them?
now?
Did
No.
the sibling get them food?
No.
Somebody was watching, and then once we said mukbang, they signed off.
No, but you guys get a pizza mukbang when
Hmm.
Ellie gets in here with my pizza.
Oh, okay.
Okay, then.
So anyway, today we're talking about the state of the world and our place in it. Dr. Jess put out a great video yesterday that...
Did you watch it, kid?
Nope.
Well, anyway, so we're talking about the state of the world today, and part of the state of the world today is technical issues and kindergarten issues and a lack of people participating, except for the people in the same location. Well,
I can get behind the technical issues and, all those issues because I feel like everyone was feeling off today. I heard that a lot around school, and then I went home in the middle of the day. I think it's just a really big off day for, everyone.
Well, woke up to rain clouds here in Tucson, so, that's always throws you off for a little bit. But, so, we're talking about today's environment, the world. I got into a downward spiral at 2 o'clock watching the news.
What the video was about this week, the music video, was about how we're all so connected on our Instagrams and our news feeds and our YouTubes and all of that. And we see everything going on and we're so connected, but at the same time, we all feel so disconnected.
Yeah.
All
I could see
so alone. Even though we're so connected and our screens are up in front of us all the time, we're all so alone.
I think that's because of the screens. I think that
I
the
think so, too.
screens add that layer of disconnect where we're like, oh, we're connected because we're talking, but we're doing it through something rather than just to the person. We're communicating through other things, which makes us feel that disconnect and feel alone because we're not physically with other people.
So
did you know that there's studies that are done that say that people are more likely to be mean to each other and like troll each other and say horrible things when they do it through a computer?
Yeah, it's because of that disconnect. They feel like there's less of a risk of them getting in trouble, or they feel like, oh, it doesn't really matter because this person is not directly affecting me.
Well, yeah, think about it. Whenever you've said something mean to someone online, was it because you didn't worry about getting in trouble, or was it something different?
I don't remember being mean to people online.
Really? What about you, Michael?
I've watched you play Roblox. Don't even give me that.
Oh, I just hate them.
Exactly.
Right? I think it taps into a different part of our brains.
Look, I don't get why those kids on Roblox called me a Fruit Loop and told me to repent for my sins. I don't know why they did that, but it's not my fault that I, in turn, might have said that something akin to them being special ed. It's not my fault.
But then your sibling was telling me today that somebody did that to her in real life.
Yeah, the fact that it's like, then there's the disconnect where we think that those things are okay. Mm-hmm. And we think that doing those things are okay now.
So your sibling goes around college campus, playing obnoxious things, and you've done it with her.
I do it with her a lot, yeah.
Outside the window and like trying to get people to like play along with you and being silly, right?
It's fun. It's like we're trying to spread like, hey, don't be as serious. Have fun. This is something stupid. Acknowledge this is something stupid.
And yet you guys made a bunch of the cult and don't hand out cards.
I know, right? And then you guys made a bunch of new best friends over the weekend doing that.
Just recently.
So like actually connecting to people and like looking up and saying something rather than being in your screen like that. Like, but then today somebody said something mean to her.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's not good.
Which she laughed at them. So I figured that was a good response.
Yeah, obviously.
I've watched her play Roblox, so I no real harm there right now. She would fit fine in a Call of Duty lobby.
Sorry, my eyes are unfocusing and I'm getting confused again.
Your eyes are unfocusing.
It happens a lot. It's been happening a lot at night too. I probably should have told you guys.
Yeah,
that's why I've been messaging you guys. That's whenever I message you guys and I'm like, is dad done with his game? It's because I don't understand what time it is and what's going on.
Okay, so I'm a clock now.
No, well, it's mostly like because I can't go and get myself water because I'm confused, but then I also am confused because I don't know what's happening. Look, it's like because my eyes like they'll move around, and I kind of get really nauseous, and I kind of like I'll like sit up and I'll feel like I'm sick and dying.
A good topic is the loss of community and the loss of communication and everything, and I do buy into the screens being an issue. I think it's caused by aliens, not by what you guys are talking about. But
how is it caused by aliens?
Well, the aliens are a screen creation. Well, when did the alien? When did Roswell happen? It happened real close to the time that the television was created, where the screens came from. The TV screens are alien technologies that we picked up from alien crashes that have been used to reprogram humanity in such a way that we are now just independent entities that live by the will of our screen. Eventually, they'll start, broadcasting subliminal messages through the TV set that
they already do.
No, but they'll do it with things that actually cause us to seize up. I've read that Stephen King book, The Cell. I know what's going on with this technology.
I haven't.
Did you actually read that?
I listened to the audio book for maybe 45 minutes and then I quit.
I actually read it, being the only one who's actually read a Stephen King book.
I have.
Yeah.
I've I've read a Stephen King book, Mom.
Don't even give that. I've read a lot of Stephen King up until it got bad.
Okay. I've read half of 2 Stephen King books, which equals 1 full Stephen King book.
Or 7 normal person
books.
I did. I read half of The Stand and I read half of It. It just got too freaky and I got way too uncomfortable. And then the other one that I lost.
You didn't lose my Stan's first edition.
No. I found it recently, and it's not yours. It's mine. You bought it for me.
No, it is mine.
It's literally on my shelf.
You know, people are gonna pop in here and actually watch us fighting because I don't know why.
Yeah, well, suck it up.
Anyway, back to the topic of the fact that nobody's here but us for today.
Bishop Sarah is trying to join, but computer issues still.
Yeah, I know. It's a technology day.
Mm-hmm.
One of the points that you brought up is about community and making community and joining community, which is one of the reasons we've been doing live activities down at a store that we found here in Tucson called
Popping Off.
We're going to have to cut
That's
that
from
out,
the funny haircut kid.
Okay, look, don't fucking look at my bangs. Shut up.
Hey, on a plus side,
They're supposed to be that way. It's that way on purpose.
We've had 2 live
They're not
viewers.
supposed to look this bad.
We've had 2 people come in and actually watch us for a second. There's Bishop Sarah. Hi, Bishop Sarah.
Finally, maybe. Bishop Sarah's muted and camera off.
She unmuted. So. Oh, there we are. Yay, Bishop Sarah.
I'm still really laggy, so...
You are laggy. What's up with you being laggy?
I don't know.
Well, and you're on the fiber just like we are, so...
I am on the fiber.
Yeah.
And it's not participating tonight.
Well, that's what I hear. Pope Richard is bailing on us tonight, so... He taught kindergartners today, so he said he's wiped out or something like that, so... It's just us, but we were talking about community or lack of community, whether it's by choice or technical issues and everything.
We were saying that we go to Poppin' Off to hang out with people.
Yeah.
The next event is Saturday at 4.
This next event is Saturday, where I will be doing a Game Master workshop for role-playing games. So people can go to the Poppin' Off site, sign up from there, I do believe. So it should be interesting. I've got several of my players that are in other states who want to participate but can't. So I might live stream the thing. It's a Game Master workshop. I haven't done it in a long time. What else are we doing next month? Are we doing
Fandom Jeopardy again?
We're doing Fandom Jeopardy again? They like that one so much. That's the 3rd time we've been doing Fandom Jeopardy down there. I still think we should live stream those and let people remote participate with those little, because you can buzz in on the phone and everything.
Yeah.
And then what else are we doing now? We're doing another miniatures paint night crossed with Car Wars demo, which is a game by Steve Jackson Games, miniatures game. So you can come down and paint cars with machine guns and mine droppers and flamethrowers. And then that one's on Thursday, March 5th. Are we doing, when is the
Fandom Jeopardy is on Saturday, March 21st at 6:30.
And we might be doing another GM workshop, depending on how well the first one goes. And so we have a place where we have community, but it's been awfully hard to get people to show up for those events and everything. What do you guys think is the issue with that? Because we were talking to them down there at the store about their other events. Do you remember what they said when we were talking about the other events down there?
I said that a lot of the other events have dwindled off too, that they had a little bit of a group coming around Halloween, but since the holidays, everybody's kind of slowed down.
It sort of petered out and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one thing I think is the advertisement's fairly limited, and I was going to have you kids take up some of the flyers for like the GM session this weekend to like Bookman's, the bulletin board up at Bookman's, and put some flyers around town, because The only place I've seen them advertise is on their store window.
I've seen them advertise on Facebook.
Like, even game stores have a place to post things.
So you just said putting your flyers at Bookman's. Would we, perchance, get to buy stuff at Bookman's when we do this?
No.
Supporting the local community, supporting the local community, supporting the local community!
We're a pretty localized group for trying to be more, for most of our fans being outside the country. So I guess the thing is,
I have a question related to that. Because the kid has friends in other parts of the country that you hang out with a lot, right? How do you guys hang out? What is it that us adults are not doing?
Well, okay, a way to describe it is we're all friends. We all talk to each other basically daily. I'm in a bunch of servers with these people on Discord. And sometimes in the main server with the general friend group, they'll just be like, everyone, get on call. And then people will just drop in occasionally. It's not planned stuff. We don't plan to do things. We're just like, hey, does anyone want to do something? And it's more like friends because we're high schoolers. We're dumb high schoolers.
But you have a Discord server that you guys all connect on.
We have a lot of Discord servers. Yeah.
How did people find your Discord servers?
Well, there's a lot of weird things on Discord. Let me pull it up.
There is a lot of weird things on Discord. Yes.
I'm not talking about the freaky things, okay? Partner servers, there's server boosts. It's mostly making it work.
But why did our server go kersplat and your server has people on it?
We're not cool.
Because what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to invite 50 people that you know. And then they're supposed to invite the random people that they know. But it has to be fun. You have to have online interactive things to do. One of my friends' servers, there's art challenges and you don't get anything, but you get sometimes you get things, but it's more like community. There's nights where they just do online gaming or they do online slideshows. They make a slideshow about a topic and they do an online slideshow. There's the biggest server that I'm in, which is not fun. It sucks. I hate this server. Don't know why I'm still in it. It's just a bunch of that and a bunch of random people talking to each other and a bunch of that stuff.
The kids got two things that we don't have, which is why this works for them and it doesn't work for us, because of these two things we don't have.
Friends.
Yes, that's one of them.
Being cool.
No, not the being cool part, because that does not describe you at all. But time. We don't have the same free time that the kid does, that kids do. We're limited.
You think I have free time? I don't know how I do this stuff, guys.
I've watched your free time.
I'm not supposed to.
Yeah, but you have a lot
I
of it.
really shouldn't have this much free time.
You can do other stuff than sit and watch TikTok constantly.
I don't watch TikTok. I watch Instagram Reels. I got switched onto Instagram Reels because TikTok was going to be banned, so I had to switch onto Instagram Reels, and I haven't been able to switch back.
That's a tragedy. I'm sorry to hear that.
It truly is, because all my friends keep sending me TikToks on TikTok, and I don't watch them because I'm not on TikTok. Ever.
But you're surviving okay, right? There's nothing we need to do. We don't need to raise funds to help you. Right?
I could use $50.
No, we're not.
From you
was
guys.
trying to be funny. Quit trying to rank it into a Ponzi. Anyway, back to the
thing. It's about time for Sarah to go.
Yeah,
she's frozen anyways most of the time. So
do you want to say anything?
Nope.
Nope.
I'm stuck. I gotta go to my other meeting where I gotta be stuck there too.
Well, we'll see you next week on here, Sarah. So, yeah, they have time. They have friends. Two things we're lacking.
Guys,
So since you're on Discord anyways, and our other intern sucks, and not to mention any names, Ryan, but
like, if you
would you
watch
try
this stuff, we'd be in trouble.
try to put our Discord back online? Is that what we should do for our community?
Yes.
Is that what people do? Is that what we're missing out on? I just feel so old. Like when I try to go on there, like and join other servers, like I can't keep up with the conversation.
No, that's why you need teenagers. It's creepy when you guys are on Discord servers.
I still think
you guys are the creeps on the Discord servers that we're supposed to watch out for.
I still think going with the mud alternative might be the way to go. Implementing Legend of the Green Dragon stuff.
Okay, kid, have you heard this?
Yes, I tried to get the kid to test out. No, not Ninjago.
No,
God.
No.
I love Ninjago, guys. Ninjago's amazing.
Nope. He wants to create a front end to the Discord server where you interact like a game and you go into rooms and look at things and stuff.
It's similar to Zork. Remember playing Zork?
Oh, I love Zork.
It's Zork.
So would you play Zork to talk to people?
No.
Multiplayer Zork?
It's
I would hate multiplayer
Zork. Well, she doesn't text a lot on you don't text a lot on Discord, right?
I do. With Noah. Only Noah. I don't really talk to anyone else.
See, that's like independent talking. Like I said, let me go do my retro thing. It should be.
I mean, like it could be cool. I like Zork, as in, I like playing it with my Alexa.
Okay, let's say we put our energy back into Discord, right? You have 50 friends that you send it out to, and they send it out to their friends, and they send it out to theirs, and then you get a couple of people join. So how do we get people to join?
You told me I can't do my pyramid scheme. I mean, that's how it works. Is that a
pyramid scheme?
Yes.
Oh my god, what?
No. If I'm the cult leader and I pay each of you guys $10 a month to spread the word, and then you hire people underneath you and you pay them $2 a month for 2 people, which means you still pocket $6 from me, and they make $2 from you just for going on Discord and talking. And then they hire 2 people underneath each of them
and pay them 50 cents.
Well, you could get down to 50 cents. I could start with 100 and pay all of you guys like, $50 if we had enough people. See, here's the number, okay? So right now it's me, and there's 2 of you. So that gives us 3 members, right? But if each of you... Is this
how big corporations work?
Well, this is how big corporations illegally work. This is a pyramid scheme, because it starts with one person at the top, and then it spreads out, but you get more people. And there's money involved.
Oh.
And now we can't do it, because now we have a recorded video talking about doing it, because I needed to explain it to you guys. Anyway.
You could have just told me to watch the Phineas and Ferb episode again.
I don't think they really covered multi-level marketing.
Yeah, they did.
Multi-level marketing very well?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did.
Well, I think, and I think if we actually provide a good service or a good thing for that amount of money, I don't think it's a bad thing to have a model like this.
I think you do your Zork thing, and I'll do what I do best.
Which is nothing.
Nothing!
Yeah.
Well, I could do things for your little thing, but you have to set up the software on my computer.
That's one thing that the kid's going to do, is we're going to set up the software. The kid's going to start live streaming games. We can get the Twitch channel up.
First game, Iron Lung.
I was playing that the other day.
Shut up! Don't. I only watched Markiplier play it, and I only watched his movie.
I was playing
I love Iron Lung.
I was playing it. It is like so annoyingly janky to run around on it.
Oh, yeah.
I died like 4 times running into walls, like, right away, because they're the biggest hazard.
Wait, what are you playing? Because that's not Iron Lung.
No, you are, because when you have the submarine
The
and it pilots,
submarine. Oh, you died that way. Okay.
and
I was like,
I'm like,
you're...
and I'm like, why is this light flashing? What does this light flashing mean? Doesn't that mean a creature or something?
First game, Iron Lung, except I'm also directionally challenged, not the best at math, quick on my feet, and prone to being bad at games like this.
That should be captivating for anybody who wants to watch.
Yeah.
That definitely.
I'll die at least 10 times.
So we got a whole series of horror games like that for you to play, though.
And I don't want to know any of the other ones. I'm just going to be thrown at them.
Okay, that sounds good.
I love playing Iron Lung, and then just tell me the day of I'm playing this game.
Yeah, telling you to do anything on the day that you're supposed to do never works out.
Just be like, here's the game, and I'll be like, oh, okay. It's like with movies.
That, Dr. Jess, you heard that.
I heard it.
If it's a video game, I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay.
I heard you. I have you recorded saying so.
I've got Iron Lung sitting right there on our Steam shelf.
Can I get to our Steam shelf? Guys, we're testing out my Steam now.
If you can log into your Steam, but we're on a stream right now. Don't check it out while we're on a stream. I mean, granted, nobody's watching us, but,
Wait, I'm checking it. Don't worry. How do I open it?
You go ahead and...
Okay, so this works great for creating community if you're on a multiplayer game and you have people playing or you have people watching you or things like that. But what about people who don't play games?
You were on a knitting one or a crochet one once, weren't you?
Mm-mm.
When you were trying to figure out people and you found a crafty one.
Yeah, but it didn't work. It didn't work out.
Yeah. How is it different than just being in an AOL chat room, which you were in a lot when you were young?
I don't have any of your games, Dad.
Well, we'll look at it at a later time.
Okay.
I don't know how I did AOL chats. I mean, I remember doing it back in the day. That's how we met. Kind of. I mean, what we did when we met kind of thing.
I never went on AOL chat rooms, even though I had
I was on AOL chat rooms. I remember being on them, but the things would go so fast, like Discord, that like it was hard to hold a conversation.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like if we had like a ton of people in
here you can never hold conversations.
YouTube, you can't watch the chat and conversations. It's like boom, boom, boom,
and I can't type fast enough to like make it something that's like relevant to what somebody's saying, because it happens, 3 minutes later when I finally type it in there.
I kind of just respond to people.
That's because we haven't been exposed to enough screens and gathered that alien DNA that comes off them.
Look, see, if you guys...
our bodies to be able to respond that way.
If you guys had been given an iPad when you guys were fresh out of the womb, like me, you guys will be akin to this. I was given a TV.
You were not given it. That's because we gave up on you after
you guys just sat there and were like, you know what, here's the TV.
The first one about destroyed us, so,
2 years of me sleeping and then you guys gave up.
Look,
I was too sleepy.
So if I was to go creep on one of your servers, how could I stay up with everything that's going on?
That would literally be creepy.
How could I do it and not be creepy?
Don't know if you can.
So if we're Gen X, we're not going to fit in on a Discord server?
I have my own Discord server. I've got several Discord servers. I had to make up a channel on the Discord server for memes because I got tired of them putting memes up in the stupid main channel.
Yeah, you have a meme channel, you have a link channel, you have a bunch of different channels. And then in the main channel, people will just start saying things. Then they'll respond to each other, but they'll respond in this weird way. So then, eventually it's just there's 3 conversations going on at once, and then people just respond to each other via clicking on the message and then responding to the message individually. And that's the only way you can stay up to date. And then whenever you don't look at it for a few days, and you want to know what's happening, you have to scroll back and you have to read through there to know if anything big happened. The drama.
So maybe we just don't have enough drama to make it popular.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have enough drama on the live stream to keep people interested to stay on the live stream.
Most of my servers, which one of the reasons why you guys won't fit in is because it's just a bunch of depressed, like, isolated teenagers who crave friendship. And because, like, going back to what we were first talking about, how we all feel isolated, this is their only way of feeling a connection while still feeling alone. So they still feel incredibly alone, but they feel this thing akin to connection, which lets them feel like people care about them. And that is all that those servers are. Except for my other friend server, where it's just my friends and it's like not even related. It's not one of the big servers.
Yeah, that's like what the therapist part of my brain says, right? Like the answer to this isn't meeting people online. It's not going on Discord servers. It's not doing massive multiplayer games. It's none of that. The answer is like what your sister's doing, going and being a fool in public and talking to people.
Yeah, I think it is. I think that's the only way to get a real connection and help other people connect.
People are going to be an asshole to you, and that's okay. You can just laugh in their face.
And sometimes they're going to invite you to college parties.
I think...
And then your sister's going to say, no, you can't go to college parties because you're going to be lame. And I'll be like, you haven't been to a college party.
I don't think...
I know what to expect.
I don't think that's entirely accurate. I think you can create online communities and everything, but the trick is having an online community that is authentic as opposed to an online community that's just composed of people looking for people who need to talk to people. I mean, you can have online friends, and I have had a lot of online friends. In fact, I met you online, Jess, the same way. But I don't like talking to people that I don't know online. It's always hard for me to talk to people online, but I have these gaming groups, and although they are frustrating and they are annoying and everything, at least they're people that I feel are genuine in wanting to talk and do things with you and everything. I don't feel like they're connected enough to be involved in this group because I don't think our group would appeal to them, but I do mention it. But if you look around hard enough, I'm sure I can find people like that. You know, like I said, they're interested in watching the GM workshop. You know, they don't have to do that. That's supporting our community by doing something outside of just the game. And they're not doing it just to feel, you know, connection themselves. They're doing it for what we're doing.
The only other type of server that I've seen that hasn't been my friends and hasn't been one of those seeking emotional connection as an isolated teenager, like aside from those two types of servers, the one that I have seen is the YouTube channel server or the makerspace server, where it's just sending out updates and then having the group that follows the updates and follows like those things communicate with each other. Be like, hey, are you going to this? Where it's less of like allowing those isolated teens to be isolated teens, but it's more of like having a specific area where it's just like, here's what's going on. Here's like an update on what's happening with like, here's like a link for our live stream, or here's like a link for something that we're doing in the space. Here's a call out, and it's like a reaching out form. And then the actual channel that people connect in is the people that go to those things or want to go to those things. And it's like that Discord server is linked in flyers or like those type of things, or like in the YouTube channel, just to be like, hey, this is a community. And it's not just the people running the events communicating, it's the other people. And it's mostly just them being like communicating that way. And if that's what you want, then I'd recommend putting your Discord server on your flyers and putting your Discord server on the things that matter, like in your YouTube and in those things.
But I think this goes back to what Jess was saying, and now that you mentioned, I can articulate it a bit better. We have to have something to do to bring the people together, and we don't have the time and we don't have the people to manage events except for what we're doing at the stores. So essentially what we need to do when we do these events is we need to lean more into getting these people to communicate outside of the store setting, outside of the one night that we do Fandom Jeopardy, and finding ways to get them to do stuff online, like holding Fandom Jeopardy once a week, but one time at the store and 3 times online, you know.
I think that more importantly, it's that once a month thing is an event. This live stream once a week is an event.
Yes.
Your videos that you post daily is an event. So all of that gets linked in updates.
But the thing is...
And then eventually you guys will have more time.
But we
have more resources to do online things. If people want to see these online things and want to participate in Jeopardy, then we can integrate slowly doing those once a week. But it's
and we can do
getting
things
that stuff out there.
And we can do things like a call for art on the Discord,
calls.
like doing your art contests like you do in your other ones. If I had an art contest to pull art from, I wouldn't have to use AI art for our videos.
And see,
you could use it for flyers. You could use it for other things. And it's mostly just like, hey, art, like artists. And then you can have different areas for people to just share their stuff.
Right. And this is where it comes down to, I think the key point here is the idea of active versus passive in participation. People can come and watch a video and they can click on the subscribe button and like button, and that's passive. That's all that they're doing. When they participate in a painting contest, when they participate in a Fandom Jeopardy game, when they participate in a miniatures painting, when they participate in game playing, that's active participation. And
you need a mix of both.
Well, you need a mix of both, but the problem with having a Discord server and why the MUD server may work appropriately is because when you're in a Discord server, there's nothing to do if there's nobody in there to talk to. There's nothing. You just sit there. It's all passive. You can't even be active because there's nobody there. Creating an environment like the MUD allows you to at least do something.
If you have one server that's like it, so that if you have one channel that's like that, so it's not all the channels, then I would understand your point.
And that's the thing.
Because if you just have one channel and you can choose to do something fun.
It's a gateway. It's a place for people to go hang out and do something like an ARG or do an online murder mystery or something like that. And it's a connection to a Discord style setting where people can go just talk, like in a chat room, or they can go talk on a voice channel if they want to. It has the opportunity of having something active in there without somebody sitting in there every day, or us putting those AI bots in there that just repeat the same thing over and over again and are not really fun to interact with. We have to figure out a way to provide the life some other way. But that goes back to the events too. Like, people can come in here and chat with us when we do a live stream. They can interact with us. It could be active participation. Nobody does because they don't know that we're doing live streams, because somebody doesn't put up advertisements for live streams on real, time. There's no benefit for showing up at a live stream. We're not giving away the kids' comic book collection.
You're never giving away my comic book collection.
The first 5 people who make a comment in this chat here can receive one of the kids' comics.
Okay, as long as you don't touch any of my Batman adjacent comics, as well as none of my New Universe comics. Excuse me! Where did
this one showed up on the shelf?
Holy shit!
Why this
that
one
was in my
showed up?
Fucking room!
Yes. and it's
Give
one of
it
my
back!
favorite comics.
It's mine. I
No,
love
it's
it.
not yours. It's mine.
It's mine. It was on my
This
shelf.
is
It was.
my
You
comic.
gave it to me.
This,
you gave
I
it to
did
me.
not give
Fuck
you this. You can
It's
have it when I'm
mine.
dead. That's all I've got to say.
Actually,
you can have
you
it
know
when
what?
I'm dead.
You know what? You know what? You know
What?
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 That's not going to be very long.
Oh yeah, whatever. This is one of my favorites. This is not.
I enjoyed reading it.
You read it? I don't buy that. I don't think
I
you
read
can
it like
read.
2 years ago.
Anyway, stay out of my Justice League.
I have read all of my comics on
You
my
have not
shelf.
read all the Justice League, and stay out of my Justice League.
I haven't read all the Justice League. I've read all the comics on my shelf, and that was one of the ones on my shelf.
Yes, because you stole it from me.
I read it.
You stole it from me.
I said, "Can I have this?" And you said yes.
I did not say you could have that
You
one.
did.
No way in hell I said that.
Mom,
I
Mother,
think I said you could have them
Dr.
when
Jessica,
I died. You
make
can have
this
my
stop.
collection. You can have my collection when I'm dead. If anybody's listening,
Are
let's show
you-
back up on
how
this
old are
stream
you?
again.
78?
Call the
Don't
cops.
call the cops.
If I
It's
disappear
gonna be
from
okay.
the stream,
I'll get it.
if I'm not
I'll
here
get it.
next week, you know what happened. You can't have even my New Universe collection. How many of my New Universe collection do you have in there?
I have all of it. Almost all of it.
Get out of my stuff. Anyway, there's community for you. Comic book collecting. That's not all of my New Universe ones, but... Okay, wait a second. All right,
And then,
all right,
and then
that's...
And then I have the Night Mask stuff over there.
Oh, we'll talk about this later. Somebody came in and watched us have that fight. That's good.
Yeah.
There's
that's-
engagement. They didn't make any comments, but they sure ran away.
Look, I love my comics.
And we're going to
That's
give
all.
them away to people for engagement. The more people engage with us, the less comics you'll
I'll
have.
cry. I'll cry. I hope nobody engages with your stuff.
Well, half your comics are mine, if not more, so that'd be me giving my comics away.
Most of my Batman comics are mine. All
That's
of my
true.
Bat
They're-
stuff is
It's
mine.
because they're all Damian Wayne stuff.
It's Damian Wayne's great.
No, he's not. He sucks.
Okay, and you're saying Carrie Kelly doesn't fucking suck?
No, Carrie Kelly rocks.
Carrie Kelly is so lame. Best Robin ever.
Best
If we're
Robin
speaking,
ever.
like, who's the best Robin?
I hope
Dick Grayson was an
everybody,
amazing Robin.
whoever watches this knows that this is what I have to put up with all the time.
Well,
It's
the
not like this
kid-
is a new conversation. This has been going on for years.
If the kid had any taste in Robins, I'd even go with Jason Todd was better than Damian Wayans. Early
And-
Jason Todd. Early 80s Jason
I think
Todd.
it's
He
time
was
for
funny. Youth of America input on what?
I don't know, you got
something.
6 minutes.
Tell us something that the youth of America knows that we don't know.
That doesn't say Damian.
Something interesting
Something interesting about, like, anything?
about anything.
Yes. This is your section of the show.
I'm thinking.
What's something you've seen on Instagram or something recently?
need you
What's
to
your
s-
latest trend?
You need to script this stuff out better, kid.
Yeah, okay, nobody told me I was doing this today. Let me,
You've done it every time you guys have been on. You and Ryan, Youth of America.
something that you guys don't know.
What's the latest TikTok trend?
I don't watch TikTok.
Instagram trend.
I don't watch the trends.
Ah, child.
Did you have your guy at school read My Invisible Son game without?
I'm gonna.
Yeah,
That is happening very soon this week. And he also said that he will read your games. I gave him Fun Dip this morning. And he said, and he agreed that the only memory that we have of getting Fun Dip is at Peter Pepper Pizza or Chuck E. Cheese. So
You know what Fun Dip is, right?
it's crack and it's amazing.
No, it's packets of Jello. It's not made in a Jello. It's just the dry powder. You can just
I go.
You can do
you know
the
what I
same
do with
thing
it?
with
I
the
eat the
thing of-
stick and then I go.
Yeah, but you can just go get a pack of Jello and do the
No,
same
I like
thing.
Okay, are we
I like
really
it
saying the
branded.
kid got away with
Okay.
that? Is it
Youth of America?
Epstein Files take.
Oh! Well, I'm grateful that Freddy Fazbear was not in the Epstein files. I'm pretty sure.
I thought he was.
My friend said that he was, and I'm hoping that he's not right.
No, I thought he was.
Okay, well, I'm also pretty sure that Markiplier's not in the Epstein files, so that's what I'm more worried about.
Well, I mean, you know, Jeffrey Epstein got kicked off of Xbox Live.
Oh, you want to know something that I learned?
What did you learn?
So there's photos of Michael Jackson next to Epstein, right, in like some house. And Michael Jackson's old bodyguard, who was there at the time, publicly went out and said that those photos were Michael Jackson looking to buy a house there. And he went around the area looking at houses, and he was Michael Jackson. So people would say, "Hey, can I get a photo?" And he didn't know who he was taking photos with. He would just be like, "Sure, all right, I'll take a photo with you. Like, I'm Michael Jackson." And so he took a photo with Jeffrey Epstein. He didn't know who Jeffrey Epstein was at the time at all, and most people didn't, I don't think. And he had that, so it wasn't that.
And as the youth of America, do you buy that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm allowed to believe what I want, gang.
That's true. You are allowed to believe what you want.
I have a lot of core memories when it comes to Michael Jackson. So, like, let a man believe what he needs to believe.
Okay. Well, it's a good take. It's a take. It's a take from the youth of America today.
Well, the guy did come out and say that.
Does the youth of America care about the Epstein files?
I do, and I'm scared, and every time I see anything about the Epstein files or see videos or see photos, I get really uncomfortable because, Jesus Christ, it makes me hate more. Which really sucks, because I've been doing a pretty good job lately, now that I'm on Lexapro, not hating. But apparently, it doesn't get rid of all my hatred. And then whenever there's more things to hate, I start hating more. I've seen too many photos and too many videos because they're all online. You can access anything, and then people will put those online, even if for a short amount of time, which lets youth and children and people like me see this stuff and then feel the paranoia and feel the uncomfortable aspect of it. Which, I mean, it's important that we understand what happened and how disgusting and inhumane the stuff that went on there was. But at the same time, like the children in those photos and videos should not be shown that.
Great.
We need more media safety and we need more media literacy. A lot of stuff is also AI online, which people don't immediately know. So you have to look really fucking hard to figure out if it's AI or if it's a genuine thing. And people are making the most grotesque shit with AI right now. So it makes it 10 times harder to know if the stuff in the Epstein files was true. And people don't believe half of the stuff and then realize, no, it is. That did happen. Because of the lack of media literacy with AI, because we wish that this inhumane stuff wasn't real and didn't truly happen, and we want it to be AI so badly that our brains say, oh, it has to be AI because everything's AI online now.
It's not.
Anyways,
On that bright note, the sunshiny Cult of Brighter Days is going to call it a night. Like to say thanks to Dr. Jess and the kid for showing up.
And Bishop Sarah, even though
Bishop
she
Sarah,
had...
who came in and I don't know, it could have been Max Headroom the way she was glitching out there. You did never get your pizza and everything like that. But you did get to announce that you're going to be doing Iron Lung sometime in the next week, live.
Yes, hopefully on Monday.
I'm going to try to do it next Monday.
Try to do it every Monday now. Because I go and I study, and then whenever I'm done studying, I kind of want to die. And playing a video game might help with that.
Well, that's because you'll die several times in the video game, I'm sure.
Yes, it will make it much easier.
Check out below in the link, because our book has been published, the Oops Journal. I'm not going to talk too much about it because we're going to get off here, but you can
try to find our Discord server, because maybe somebody will actually hop on if you do.
Yeah, maybe.
You have to go search for it.
But you can check out our Patreon and our Substack down below. And you can look at upcoming projects at our website that we're working on towards. And as always, we're requesting help and assistance. If you'd like to join the council, please let us know. We're always open for people joining. And if you want to help out with video editing, artwork, or anything like that, also let us know, because we don't have any time and we don't have any friends. Or, well, we don't have any friends who will actually do this stuff, like artwork for us or anything. Bye, everybody. Have a great week.